WFLD Chicago continues. We're live at Wrigley Field where players and their families are arriving. The parade, the celebration, the rally yet to come. The staging part is underway, and a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz around Wrigley Field as the, you can just feel it, Darlene.
Yeah, because right now what's going on here at Waveland and Seminary, as you said, the players are starting to arrive. We've seen a number of them. Addison Russell, we've seen John Lester arrive. We have seen Jason Hayward.
Yep.
Dexter Fowler.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, there you go.
Well. So a lot of the players are here. Families are here. The buses are waiting. And it's an exciting time. And the crowd continues to build here. And a lot of media folks are down there as well. We can look down Waveland towards Clark, and there's just a huge crowd down there as well.
But like you said, and a lot of people are standing out there with their smartphones in their hand because they've got a front row seat to be able to see some of the players and their families as they start to arrive. And they're just, I mean, they've got the game face on, they're walking in. And when, you know, we didn't see one player during this live shot, but we have been able to share some of those shots with you live at home here on Good Day Chicago.
And we have a perfect bird's eye view from the Wrigley View rooftop here where we're based. It's a great spot, and we've been here all morning long.
And we think we've got a great shot. The construction workers over there across the street, just above, have a great shot too. And I think it's safe to say they've just stopped working just for a few minutes, boss, just for a few minutes, so that they can see the players arrive.
Yeah, they're watching it all as that building continues to go up, and I'd say it's about 3/4 of the way complete, if you ask me. But it's a great thing to see as we watch some of the. Can't quite see who that is right now, but a lot of folks moving their way into Wrigley Field where they're gathering, and soon they'll be on these double-decker. There's, what do we say, Dar? 8 or 9 buses, these double-decker buses.
Yes.
And they will take the players down Waveland over to Clark, make that left turn on Clark, head down to Addison, and then head east towards Lakeshore Drive, south on Lakeshore Drive, eventually to Michigan Avenue. Ultimately, they'll make that turn over to Columbus, and south on Columbus to Hutchinson Field, where the rally will begin. We're wondering, okay, who's going to talk at the rally?
Right.
You know, you figure, obviously we'll hear from Theo, we'll hear from Joe Madden, and then which players are most apt to talk? I think Grandpa Rossi is a good candidate.
I think Rossi's going to be a good one, and everybody wants to hear from Rizzo. Of course, we're speculating, like you said, which players will be talking. But
Rizzo likes to talk, I'm sure, and maybe Chris Bryant as well.
And Javi Baez, of course.
Could be. We'll see which ones. I can't all talk.
It's a lot going on, but we've been talking all morning long, too, about being here at Waveland and Seminary next to the old fire station. But it's so amazing because a number of the firefighters are on top of their roof right now, looking to see, just get a glimpse of some of the players as they arrive here at Wrigley Field today. And they are just as excited as a lot of the fans down there. You guys, this is just a moment right here to be able to say you were there. Not that we couldn't all make it to Cleveland to see that Game 7 there that went 10 innings, rain delay and all that good stuff, but to be able to say that you were there for the celebration in the city of Chicago. And like we said, people have been working hard all week, for weeks, during the playoffs, during the World Series, but to be able to, for the city to be able to put together a parade like this on a day when so many kids in Chicago and the burbs have the day off school, this is just amazing. And look at the sun. The sun is out.
It's a perfect day weather-wise. I mean, you can't, you know, here we are, first week of November. It's going to be in the 60s.
I know.
I mean, it's they're so fortunate this has worked out this way. And you think about it, you know, as we look again at this scene here just outside Wrigley, next to the old fire station on Waveland, you think back, you know, the last time there was any sort of a celebration for the Cubs being world champions, Wrigley Field wasn't even here yet.
That's right. It
wasn't even built. So that gives you a little sense of just what 108 years is all about.
And everybody is talking about just how crowded is it going to get there at Grand Park. Because let's face it, I mean, we went through this in the mid-90s, late 90s with the Chicago Bulls, with the 2 3-peats. And then, of course, we had the 2005 World Series of the South Side Boys. And then the Stanley Cup celebrations that we had. But today, finally, we are here today for a celebration parade at Grand Park with the Chicago Cubbies.
And you wonder just how many people will there be lining the parade route? How many people will there be at Grand Park? It's going to be I think it's safe to say it'll be the biggest celebration in the history of the city.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun to see just what the number is.
And right here on Good Day Chicago, we've got all bases covered for you because we've got Joni Lum is standing outside on the other side of Wrigley. And watch, Joni, as soon as we toss to you, somebody like Theo will show up live out here to get on the buses. But we're going to toss it to you right now and tell us what's going on where you are.
All right, you let us know because we have our eyes open too, looking for all those favorites of ours. I have a family who drove in from Rockford for this. You got up early. Your family is here. You have a really good position here, don't you?
We do. We're